of the most overlooked VCs in the whole crypto space, the Draper Dragons. And as always, before I get started, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
What's going on, crypto warriors? What's going on, Blackrue crew? Exciting show planned for you today. Swift deep dive into Draper Dragons VC firm, their investments, their connections. This is probably going to have to be a multi-parter because it's crazy. Like, these guys are definitely slept on when it comes to crypto VCs. Man, connections just everywhere, but majorly in China. Okay. So when we're talking about BRICS nations and we're knowing how much the yuan is going to be used as far as BRICS nations currencies go, and the whole focus and kind of next movement to BRICS nations cryptos, you kind of have to start with Draper Dragons, which is crazy to just think of because no one really talks about them. So let's go ahead and see who's in the chat so far. What is up, Jay? What is up? If you know, you know. Let's go ahead and share the screen here. Okay, so let's look at Swift so far. Swift's been moving pretty well today. I think when people look back on Swift, I think what they're really see is like under a penny is like a supreme gift. I think many people will be very mad and kicking themselves that they did not get under a penny. It really kind of rocking up today. Let's see if we can. Okay, there we go. So a chart you can kind of see here that you can kind of see here that it's heading back towards the highs that it kind of pulled back from a couple days ago. Let's see if we can get like an 8-hour chart here that shows even a better look here. So yeah, I think a lot of people will be kicking themselves. A lot of people will be kicking themselves. If you did not watch the video that Underdog Crypto put out, connections to Fidelity, and about that, check out the link in the description. It's a longer video. It's like an hour long, but if you watch it on 1.5 times speed, no problem, no time. But if you want a quick overview first, I would suggest watching Focuz's video, which I have right above that, link in the description. Focuz, he's one of our own around here, so it's in our own. Check out his content creation. Shout out to Focuz. So yeah, let's get into it here. So what I did was I compiled a whole bunch of links here for you guys, and we're going to go over them. The main link here is a link from this post here. Now, this post, this is the craziest post in the links that I found here. Okay, so there's this Blockchain Infrastructure Alliance. Okay, it seems like Alchemy Pay. Shout out to Alchemy Pay. Created the alliance here, and this is like really big font. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Before we go in this again, let's see who we got in the house. What's up, Blue? What is up, Brand G? Okay, so hopefully people just flow in. Hopefully people just research if we go Draper Dragon, Draper Dragons VCs, they have a website. It looks like they don't necessarily update it that much, but the links that are there are just a plethora of information. Um, you see Tim Draper there, but you see mostly Asian people behind him. So this is something that we in like the Black community, quote unquote Black community, know a lot. In that you have these record labels, right? And you think that they're Black owned, but if you really do the digging, and I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but if you really do the digging, you'll know that those labels are not Black owned labels. They're just Black frontmen, if you will, and that there's other people behind it, and we'll just leave it. We'll leave it there, right? So with this Draper Dragon look here, you see it's named after Tim Draper, the American billionaire, but it is mostly Chinese ran. Okay, so and it's very interesting, as we pointed out in our video about Swift. We went at it from the esoteric. Very interesting that Draper Dragons is a red shield and a dragon, right, in a V shape. Okay, so the red shield is exactly what Rothschild stands for. Okay, that is what the name Rothschild means, red shield. Okay, so that's extremely interesting that it's Draper Dragons red shield. Okay, extremely interesting. But now just digging into Draper Dragons themselves and what they do as a VC team. Okay, I found this post here relating to Gemini and this blockchain infrastructure alliance. Okay, so if we go down here, it says the blockchain infrastructure alliance, whose members include Polygon, Avalanche, Alchemy Pay, Near, and Algorand, has announced a strategic investment in Gemini. Now, if you guys don't know what Gemini is, it's an exchange mainly run by the Winklevoss twins. And there's this whole background story about the Winklevoss twins being one of the first investors into Bitcoin and their whole link into Facebook and all of that. But we're not going to get into that. You guys, I'm just assuming that you guys would know that. But again, the Winklevoss twins, they have connections to Facebook. They have connections to early Bitcoin investment. Okay, so and here we are. The BIA's investment in Gemini has been done via Draper Dragons. So it's done via the Draper Dragons. So you could almost assume that the Draper Dragons might have connection to every one of the members of the BIA. Okay, excuse me. So Draper Dragon member, via Draper Dragons, a BIA member, and a venture capital fund co-founded by the renowned crypto investor and advocate Tim Draper. Okay, so again, Draper is kind of the leader of the Draper Dragons, even though it is mostly Chinese ran. Okay, now if we get down here, what we'll find is that we got connections to the IMF. The series began with an interview with former chief economist of the IMF and MIT professor in entrepreneurship, Simon Johnson. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so stuffy today. And it also mentions the Winklevoss twins here as well. The new year promises many developments with both BIA and Gemini. The exchange's public listing is anticipated by many, following suggestions by the Winklevoss twins themselves. And this didn't happen, of course, or at least it hasn't happened yet. And the successful listing of Coinbase last year, BIA will continue to expand its membership, and in doing so, provide blockchain with a united front that promotes adoption in powerful, cohesive way. So this is huge, huge in that it connects Draper with the Winklevoss twins, other early Bitcoin investors. And let's just kind of forget about the stories a little bit and just understand that key people have been put in place for early Bitcoin investment. So we got the Draper, we got the Winklevoss, and we got Draper. Because Draper went and bought all that Bitcoin from Silk Road. Okay, not all of it, but some of it. Okay, not all of it. Definitely not most of it, but some of it. Okay, so that puts him in a very powerful position because he would be he and his companies would be one of the largest holders of Bitcoin. Okay. And as we all kind of think of Bitcoin as an individual world reserve currency. So if you hold a lot of that, you're in a very powerful spot. Okay. A Michael Saylor, Winklevoss twins, Draper, you get the picture. Okay. So that's huge. Excuse me. Again, sorry. On top of that, it's even more huge because it links Draper and this BIA to Gemini, a huge exchange that can actually do business in New York. And New York has special rules about who can do crypto business. Okay, so let's consume that information and let's go out here right quick and see who we still have in here. What's up, Bitcoin Shango? What's up, Joey? What's up, Gomes? What's up, Kid Grabo? What's up, Riviera Group? Okay, so let's keep going here. And yes, definitely smash the like, guys. So let's go look and see what this BIA is all about. Okay. It's coming up. So BIA, okay, who we are. The Blockchain Infrastructure Alliance brings together leaders and innovators and experts who are shaping blockchain industry. BIA creates mutually beneficial synergies between members across areas of blockchain technology. We bridge gaps and create a powerful, connected blockchain world. We fund blockchain research and we nurture projects that seek to optimize decentralized finance and its initiatives with the mission to shape a better world. Sorry, guys. So, who do we have here? Alchemy Pay, Near, Avalanche, Polygon, Neo, IoTex, Conflux, Bella, ARPA, which this is what DARPA used to be named, ARPA. And there's some gematria synergies there, but that's a different subject. Map Protocol, Algorand, and VeChain. So you could see we got some heavy members in the BRICS nations area as far as Neo, IoTex, Alchemy Pay, Conflux, and VeChain goes, right? But then on top of that, we have huge ones like Avalanche, Near, Polygon, Algorand, right? And Map Protocol, which is a sleeper pick. Patrons definitely got this. Shout out to the patrons. If you can't afford the Patreon, we got the Telegram here for you. Very, very wonderful information in the Telegram. Stuff about crypto, of course, meme coins, BRC20s, but we're also building a community here. So we have things about anime, which I like, positive man channels, conspiracy, quote unquote. So beautiful community here in the Telegram. Definitely come over. It's completely free. But if you want to step up from that, we got the Patreon where you get a weekly watch list for less than a cup of coffee. So moving back here, members network. So infrastructure, tons of infrastructure. Chainlink, we know what Chainlink's about. They're going to link it to the actual SWIFT payment system, the SWIFT that does our payment system right now, right? Let's kill a Telegram here because we're going to continuously get messages and we don't want these to be distracting. So it's interesting. It's lovely because going back to this is infrastructure for blockchain. We kind of can do some research on that on our own with the bricks with the ISO 20022 coins, but here we have another kind of think tank, if you will. I hate that term because obviously they're people who are pushing things forward. They're not just sitting together thinking about ideas. They're actually doing stuff. Like the World Economic Forum. Clearly, the World Economic Forum is more than just a think tank. Okay, they're not just sitting around talking. Okay, so again, lower down, they describe this as a think tank. It's obviously more than a think tank because they're funding people and they're actually doing stuff. Okay, but this is very lovely because maybe we're getting infrastructure for BRICS nations cryptos right here in front of our eyes, right here to look at and invest in, right? So we got Binance in here, Huobi, Bitcoin Cash, crazy, Chainlink, MakerDAO, NIM, and Elrond. We got DeFi, all of DeFi, big platforms. You can see here also Paraswap, which is on the XRP network. Ocean, which is probably another slept on coin. Of course, Aave Curve, 1-inch Sushi Swap, Badger Swap, Ren, which I don't know. Ren might be dead. I don't know. It was, I don't know. It was involved in that whole FTX thing. Who knows? But wallets, of course, the biggest wallets there. Gaming, Atari. Interesting to see Atari there, right? OpenSea, Decentraland, Terra Virtua. I know E was high on these guys. Yeah, so and then Sexus, centralized exchanges, OKX, Gemini, Coinbase. So all the biggest exchanges pretty much in the world. Crypto.com, MXC, Grid.io. Insane. So Draper's involved in this one. One of the things to note, we don't see Draper Dragons on this list, even though they're a member. So Draper Dragons, they tend to be silent partners on a lot of things. You don't always see them listed on things that they are partners with, which is very, very interesting. Extremely interesting. Like, for instance, Oasis. They are partners. They're big time partners with Oasis. They are listed here as partners with Oasis, okay? And if you were to click on this, you would see some Draper Dragons partners. But all of their partners are definitely not listed. So, case in point, Swift, right? If we go bring up Swift right quick, their website. Again, let me see who got in the house here while this is coming up. What's up, Shook Focus Digital? What's up, Bitcoin Sango? Traveling, but still in the house. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? And just give me a second here, guys. I'm just going to blow my nose to get rid of this thing. I've been talking all day, but for some reason now it's like cloggy. I'll be right back. Crypto Clady, what is up? It has been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Thanks for coming through, bro. All right, where were we? So BIA, we just got through talking about the BIA, but now let's go to Swift's website. Everything's being a little chunky. Okay, here we go. It's coming up slowly. Okay. So again, we've been to Swift's website and we've seen, I think this is the right one because they have a couple different ones. Okay. Draper Dragons and No Capital is here, established in 2017. So if you go and you look on Oasis, they are not, or on CryptoRank.com, CryptoRank.io, excuse me, they are not listed as a partner for Swift. They are not listed as a fund and backer by Swift. But it's my proposal. My thought is, and you'll see it later, all these connections to Draper Dragons. You need something to be able to tie all this stuff together. And that is what Swift is. Okay. It's the thing in which all these different things, all these different chains can send their cryptos, can send their monies, can send their fiat through, and all of them can communicate. Okay. And essentially it's under, their quote unquote Draper Dragon control. So all these different things that Draper Dragons are getting involved with will be able to communicate or swap tokens via Swift blockchain. Okay. So pretty much it's like the secret, if you will, protocol underneath all of them. Okay. And let's see if we could probably find Oasis on this list if we checked. But let's go ahead and check right quick. I saw the ISO ones. Let me see if we can find Oasis. Oh, we can see AMP. So that's really good. That's a connection to Gemini right there, right? With AMP. See if we can find Rose. Hopefully I'm not overlooking it. There's Chainlink, of course. We saw them. Let's see. I don't see it yet. It would be nice if these were in alphabetical order, but they're not. There's TT. We're going to talk about them a little bit later. Thundercore. But is Rose here? Saw Filecoin. Pendle. Just a lot of different ones here. Polygon. Of course, Swift. Can't believe it. I might be overlooking Rose, but I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't see Rose. But I don't see any reason why it wouldn't connect to it. But I don't see Rose here. Might be me too. I'm not being steady enough with my my trigger finger over here with this mouse, but I don't see Rose on the list. Okay. But yeah, let's go back. Let's go back over here. And okay, so let's go back to our articles here. Okay, so Thundercore. If we go to cryptorank.com and look up Thundercore, okay, and they were listed on Swift as sorry, can't find it here. There we go. So Thundercore right here is one of the chains that's supported. Almost never hear anyone talk about Thundercore. Okay. Now, if we go to Thundercore on cryptorank.com, we see a good amount of backers, including Pantera Capital. And remember, Pantera Capital, if we come over here to this ISO, to the Stellar list, right? And we're looking for Pantera Capital. Sorry here, guys. I'm trying to click backwards. There we go. Pantera does have connections to Jed McCaleb, okay? So Jed McCaleb has connections to Pantera Capital. So whenever you see Pantera Capital, you can make a connection to all of the ISO stuff, okay? So let's go back. Pantera Capital, Dragonfly Capital, all these guys. But who's not listed? Swift and Draper Dragons. They're not listed here. And Thundercore is one of those ones where I think it's a sleeper. And it looks like it's actually breaking out here. So Thundercore might be one of those ones we want to look at. It's probably a slept on token. And as we can see, it's breaking out for its all-time high of this year. Thundercore slept on. Okay, now if we go look at Thundercore's actual website, which I think they have here. Okay. And it's loading. Mobile entertainment revolution begins on Thundercore. We're going down here. And you look at its partners. Swift Blockchain is one. But also, if you go up and look at our investors, Draper Dragons is one of them. Okay. Even though it's not listed on cryptorank.com, Draper Dragons is one of them. Just like how if we look at Swift and we look at their investors and partners, Draper Dragons is listed here. They're not listed on cryptorank.com. Okay. So it seems like Draper Dragons, they tend to be silent partners in certain relationships. Oasis is not one of those. They are an open partner in that, but they are a silent partner in Thundercore and Swift, which means to me, they're trying to keep those projects on the low, if you will, if you get my drift. So seems like with Thundercore and Swift, I feel like we have hidden dragons, but hidden hidden Draper dragons, if you will. We have hidden gems there with these guys. But let's go a little bit deeper into Thundercore here. Their CEO is Chris Wang. Now, Chris Wang is a billionaire in his own right. I believe he is a billionaire. Okay, so this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. So their connections to Chris Wang and Disney, and Chris Wang started up Thundercore. So it's this is just insane. All of this information. If you look at it, okay. So Chris Wang graduated from UC Berkeley at 19. Okay, so could he have been there the same time that Don Song of Oasis was there? That's some investigation that I have to do a little bit later. But that there's a possible connection there as well. But we already know there's a connection, at least because the Draper Dragons is funding both of them, both Oasis and Thundercore. But my man got he founded Playdom, which was later acquired by Disney for $563 million. Okay. And I think I saw somewhere that his net worth might have been $1 billion or more, but you can see at least his net worth is $500 million, which isn't too shabby to begin with, right? So 8 years later, he began working on his second startup, Thundercore, a company that combines blockchain and mobile entertainment. Okay. So dude seems to be pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So let's take a little break there and go out to the crowd and read the comments. Yeah, Gomes, 100% there, 100%. It does seem like they're hiding some tracks there, with all of this, but there seems to be this just heavy BRICS nations connection here with these guys, and it seems like to me the Swift blockchain is the one that's pulling all of it together. They seem to be a way bigger member than they let on in the BIA. And the BIA seems to be sort of a subgroup connecting crypto in a way that the World Economic Forum and all of those ISOs are as well. So a lot more research for us to get into, and a lot more research for us yet that we haven't done. But there's definitely more meat on the bone here with Swift, and we're going to continue to cover that today and in future videos. Let's see some of these comments here. Okay. Woo. Struggling. Sorry, guys. The mouse, the game. Okay, there we go. Game ready. What's up, Ruel? What's up, Brand G? What's up, Riviera Group? Kid Grable. What's up, Gomes? What's up, Joey? President Counterfor. Much love in the church of Ruel. I appreciate that, bro. 80K by the halving. I can see it, bro. I can see it. Come Monday, I think we're probably firmly over 70. If you notice, things tend to slow down for Bitcoin during the week end, and then just hype back up right Sunday night, right? Late Sunday night. What's up, Bitcoin Shango? What's up, Shook Focus? What's up, Nerd of Being Marv? It's Chris. What's up, Crypto Crady? What is up, Lay Square? GA, Rue, New Jersey in the house. Interesting. Yep. I'm from India. Matic is Indian guys. That's right. I forgot all about that, Gomes. They are Indian guys. I forgot all about that. India opened 27 universities of information and technology in the last 5 years. Chinese tech is known. Indian tech is hidden, and that's a very interesting connection that I found with these guys called CoinDX. They seem to be Indian based, um, and they are also Draper Dragon funded. CoinDX launches venture investment arm CoinDX Ventures. Per statement released by the company, CoinDX Ventures would invest in funds in early stage crypto and blockchain startups, this digital asset ecosystem, and accelerate the company's digital economy. If we go down here, we say on occasion of the launch of Sumit Gupta, co-founder and CEO CoinDX, told Business Today, CoinDX Ventures marks another great milestone in company 2. Okay, where is it? CoinDX witnessed an which adds up to one of those numbers. Million Series D round, and the crypto exchange is now valued at 2.15 billion, making it the most valuable crypto exchange company. Facebook co-founder Severance, B Capital, Coinbase, Polychain, Cadenza, as well as new investors such as Era again, Steadview, Kingsway, and Draper Dragon have participated in this funding round. So all of these dudes are connected, right? Again, Pantera connects, and of course, Draper Dragons connect to Draper. Hence, we got all this payment infrastructure for crypto being laid down by extremely powerful people like Jed McCaleb, like Elon Musk, like Peter Thiel. Dead obvious that crypto is the next. It's kind of debt limit, and we've headed a new system which is going to be cryptocurrency. They are just now trying to set up place, and then once that's in place, maybe just the switch is flipped. Again, 90% of the world or more thinks that cryptocurrency is a scam, but we smart people who do our research, we know, and we are going to be in on this like the next internet, right? We are going to be the ones who are going to be reaping the benefits from this. Okay, let's see if we can get TT up here right quick. TT, that sounds so so I think TT does have a presence in South Korea. TT sounds so not safe for work, but let's see. Yeah, they seem to be breaking out right here. They do seem to be breaking out here. So yeah, and Thundercore, nobody talks about Thundercore. I did a video on them like years ago, I think a couple of years ago. Nobody talks about these guys, but they do seem to be setting up. They're tied to all the players, right? Pantera, Draper Dragons, all the guys, right? Huobi. So Huobi, if Huobi's invested in, you got to think, you know, they're big in that area of the world, right? So very interesting. Very interesting. So we've connected Draper Dragons to the Chinese, Indians, South Korea. So they seem to be a huge presence over there in the Asian world. Where I could not find a connection to directly was Asmi. I'm trying to get something together with Max. Be on the lookout for that. To do a live stream with Max here coming up. And I'll talk to him and see if we can find some Jasmine connections there. So yeah, look out. Got some collaborations planned next week. Me and Max of Maximus Crypto. Definitely check out Max's channel. Love Max's research. We're going to see if we can find some Jasmine connections there, because with these Draper Dragons, we've already connected India. Thank you, Gomes, for reminding me of that research I did. We've already connected China. We've already connected and South Korea. So really, the only other connection is the Jasmine and Japan. But it seems like Japan kind of wants control of their own stuff. So Jasmine seems to be their national project, which, because I couldn't find any really connections to Jasmine, that makes me even more hyped about Jasmine, right? That makes me even more bullish for Jasmine. Swift looking good. What's up, Mugen? Thanks for coming back through, bro. Okay, we're a little frozen here. Okay, there we go. Gomes, H-bar is a closet Illuminati coin, 100%, bro, 100%. Founder is from U.S. Air Force. Saturn is the face of the coin. See, this is some deep esoteric knowledge, guys. I could go into this with Gomes for a while, bro. There's a whole other esoteric part of that. This is what we don't understand about money. Money is literally like a spell, guys. We could get totally deep on the spell of money, okay? And how, like, literally the green color is the same color that people say is your heart chakra. Like, we could get completely deep on that side. But I'll save that for like another show, or like a Rokfin show or something like that. But that is definitely there. That is definitely there. That's why Bitcoin is like that whole gold connection with Bitcoin that has a whole alchemical occult spell, quote unquote, to it. Okay. What's up, Cryptwork? Riviera Group, not financial advice, but RB, would you mind sparing approximately how many Swift coins you have committed to just up to now? Just want to gauge. Okay. How much Swift coins do I have? It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. If Swift went to $1, I would be a very happy person. I think that kind of tells you how many Swift coins I have. Like that put me into a different bracket, if you will. So that's about how many Swift coins I have. Put it like that. So we'll be really happy if Swift goes into $1. I also have tons of Jasmine, not as much Swift as Jasmine, but it's definitely within a high amount of Jasmine. Because the research that the Max showed on Jasmine, I wasn't able to get enough Jasmine to put me in a different bracket, if you will, if it went to $1. But I definitely be on a certain standing with Jasmine if it went to $1. If that makes sense. Putting it that way. Which Max? Okay, every time I go to this man's channel, my stream freezes up, and I'm gonna try to go to his channel. If the stream freezes up, it just freezes up because that's my boy. I want to represent and say stuff about his channel. He always mentions mine's on my show on his show. So we're gonna go to his channel right now, but understand, my thing might freeze up, and I will be right back if it does. Okay. So let's see here. Max does some of the best. Okay, so here we go. So we'll find him here first on Twitter. He does some of the best Jasmine coverage, like bar none. I do not know anyone else who does better Jasmine coverage than Max. If there are some out there, somebody would have to tell me. Well, hold on. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought it was going to go to his whatchamacallit. Okay, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to right there. Okay, so let's go to YouTube. So yeah, I don't know anyone doing better Jasmine coverage than Max, period. So to me, he should be everyone's top choice for Jasmine news. Okay, so here we go. Right here, Maximus Crypto, and you can see he has a few different videos here. One on Jasmine here. He did a 4-hour stream on just the Jasmine white paper. Okay, cannot understate his Jasmine research. Okay, let me see if I can bring up the channel so I can show you exactly which one. Exactly the video I mean here. I love Max's thumbnails. He's gonna have to, me and him gonna get together. He's gonna show me how to make some better thumbnails, bro. Okay, so here it is. Now here's the one I want you guys to watch. What is Junction? That one. Very good video. Like all of them are good videos, but I want to excellent videos. I just want to point out certain ones for you. Okay, so this one here, Junction, because nobody has information on it, but Max kind of implied some information, and him going over. He said, "I spent 4.5 hours connecting Jasmine white paper." Okay. I can mention certain things from the videos, but I don't want to do any disservice to his research. Please go check these out. Even though they're long videos, all you got to do is listen to in 1.5 times speed while you're doing anything around your house, and I promise you will get some very great information. Just like I promise you also on Underdog's video that's linked in the description there. Like that's some of the greatest Swift info, and that, again, he presented some stuff about patents. That's all I'm gonna say. Go check that out, and go check out Max. Everything has a occulted meaning. Okay, Mugen, 100%, and people just dismiss it as like pseudo knowledge or like pseudo stuff. But it's not. It's not. And that's exactly the knowledge that's the most important knowledge because you don't learn it in school. Um, I hate to say it, guys, but a lot of what we learned in school is false. It's just programming. And a lot of the information out here that you get for free is misdirection. I hate to say it, guys, but guess what? We know that in crypto, right? We don't really have to go out that far to understand that in crypto because they told us for years, no, Bitcoin is, it's just fake money, right? And we had to discover that for ourselves, right? They told us for years that crypto was a scam, that Jasmine was a scam, right? They told us for years that crypto was a scam. So we know that firsthand that the news that we're given, the stuff that we're fed, a lot of times our mainstream media is just a falsehood. Okay. So I hate to tell you that, but if you go a couple steps further, a lot of the stuff that we got in school, a lot of the news that you're given up front is false. Just hate to say that to you, but it is. And the real knowledge is there with the occulted stuff. And they make it like it's bad. They make it like it's sinful, but it's not. It's just hidden knowledge. That's all the word occult means is hidden. It's just like, people, have bad and good views on the Masons, but it's like a group having a knowledge and keeping it in house, like a personal IP, if you will. Okay, so. But yeah, let's dive into a few more of these Swift connections, and if anyone has questions, please put them in the chat there. Okay, of course, this thing got jacked up. Again, I'm looking to replace this computer in the next couple weeks. I could replace it. I could definitely replace it now, but I'm not moving any of my crypto investments. So, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have this replaced. Okay. Okay. So here's another connection with a Korean company. And all of these articles are like kind of 2 years old or more. So Hong Kong BitX closes $10 million deal with Korean conglomerate. Hong Kong listed the company and fintech VCs. So in here, you'll see Draper Dragons again. So this one's about 4 years old, but just let that the infrastructure for crypto has been, it's not just the whole thing that we hear, the whole game with SEC and all of this nonsense, all of this noise. The infrastructure for crypto has been being put in since probably 2016, to be honest. But it's definitely not just right now since BlackRock finally listed, finally has a Bitcoin ETF. No, crypto infrastructure has been going in for years. Okay, which I'm sure some of you guys know, but maybe new guys will see this. Maybe people who are interested in Swift will see this and they'll be like, wait, what? Yeah, crypto infrastructure has been being put in for years. So you can see Draper Dragons right here. And this is Hong Kong, where, supposedly, they got rid of crypto and all of this other stuff. Well, actually, Hong Kong was the place where they did kind of allow crypto and they got rid of it in China. So different companies had to go, elsewhere, like Clayton, if you guys are familiar with them. They're really big in South Korea. But yeah, it seems like a big exchange in South Korea. And there we have the the F. This makes me want chicken, bro. I don't know why. Why does this make me want chicken? The SFC, we remember them because there was some news that the SFC they're close to a Bitcoin spot ETF. Okay, so they like approved it, or a statement on approval. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so they're saying that they kind of approved it, but when it actually is going to happen, that's another thing. Okay. Oh God. What just happened? Okay, Hulu keeps coming up. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. My bad, yeah. Okay, we'll just enter that again then. Okay, yeah. So SFC is reportedly eager to expedite the approval process for Hong Kong's first spot Bitcoin ETF. So should be happening pretty soon here. Should be happening pretty soon here. So that's even more news. There's even more bullish news for the Bitcoin to possibly head to 100K. Gotta love that. So just further impresses Draper Dragons and their impact in China. But if we go over here again to Oasis and we look at, it's loading, Draper Dragons investments, we'll see some of the same companies we saw there on the BIA. But notably, we will see missing Thundercore and Swift. Okay. So Draper Dragons, their investments. Okay. So here we go. They list a whole bunch of different things here. But if we're just looking at their portfolio, right? VeChain, Oasis, IOTEX, Quantum, Galaxy, CyberConnect, Dropbytes, Dmail, got a couple others, and then some other ones here. But notably, we do not see TT. We do not see Swift. And those are kept under wraps. And if we go to Swift, like, okay, maybe they just forgot to put it on this part. Maybe, right? Nothing there. If we go to Thundercore, we do see Pantera Capital. We do see their investment. And at 50 million, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, like for like some of these different ones, right? I think that's about the same amount that Oasis got. I mean, it's not as much as XRP, which got like 300 million, but most of the time you see like they'll get somewhere under like or close to 10 million. They got 50 million, bro. That's a lot. So 46 here with Oasis. So yeah, guys, we're gonna look into these over the next week. Maybe we'll have this will just be a short show today. We're gonna be looking at some with my our MYC network next week. Hopefully next week or week after next. We'll have a collaboration with Underdog Crypto and Shook Focus, and hopefully we can get Crypto Pro in the house. Shout out to Crypto Pro, Carlton. I'm blanking on your last name, Carlton, but you know, we appreciate you around here. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll get that on with that one next week too with Shook Focus, Underdog Crypto and Crypto Pro. Also, looking to do some one with Max. Okay, Maximus Crypto next week. I think Max and me scheduled it for Thursday. But I'll be back with you on Wednesday, so you guys know. But just keep that on the radar. It's going to be very interesting for next week. And everybody have a really nice weekend. We'll be back here, of course, on Wednesday. Let me know what you guys think of the research. Let me know if you guys found some interesting stuff connected to Draper Dragons or Swift. Let me know in the comments, or come on over to the Telegram where we have a really nice and welcoming community. I'll catch you guys later.